Welcome to your May monthly reading with Cup of Taropy. This is going to be a very thorough reading the energies around love, career, finance, and blocks for this month, further broken down into each month of the zodiac. So depending on when your birthday lies, there's a special reading for each month and a masculine feminine read. Keep in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate with you, so only take what applies to your situation. You can always check in for your weekly energy check-in and full moon and new moon reading. If you do not believe in moon energy, that's okay. It's always a good time, about 15 days apart, to do a personal inventory on what you may want to release or review or start to create. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And with that said, please enjoy your reading. Hello, Gemini. Let's get started on your May monthly reading. These decks are all already shuffled up and have your energy in them. Let's go ahead and get the best reading for you at this time. All right, starting with the Animal Oracle. Get a little animal guidance for Gemini for the month of May. Or whenever you find this reading. Canary Spirit, number 12. Boils down to a 3. Canary Spirit, sing your own song. I love that. Be true to you. Sing your own song. Who are you? You as in you. Not who are you to other people. Not who do you show to make others feel safe. Just sing your own song. Who are you? All right, let's get into the reading. We're going to start with love. Then we'll hit money areas. And then we'll hit any blockages, okay? Any blockages you need to be aware of. Keeping in mind, sing your own song. All right, Gemini love. Ooh, that's a bunch. Gemini love for May 2020. Gemini love. Signifier, please. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's a 10. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So this could have to do with karma. This could have to do with balancing the scales. This could be with something that was stagnant and needed to turn, but definitely intended to happen in your life. We will read further into all of these, but let's get out the signifier for money. That's finance, career, actual relationship with money. Let's see. 4 of Wands. Okay, that's a commitment. That's a contract. So is there a commitment or a contract coming up? Is there a union coming up? That's 4 of Wands. It's also very balanced. That's good. That's wonderful. All right. Any blockages Gemini needs to worry about? Not worry about, but any blockages that are coming. What blockage that may come to the surface this month? That would help Gemini to look at. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. So not communicating, not reaching out, not giving a message from your heart, or possibly like an apology or something you did not receive. Maybe words that were just never given or able to receive. Okay, we'll get into that as well. Let's start over here with love. Love. So this is heartfelt relationships. This can be soul connections. This is not like a work relationship. If you are such a hardcore workaholic or like built your own business to where that's your partner in life, possibly. But this is talking about love relationships, like coming from the heart. So it can be family member, friends, but mostly my focus is like a relationship you chose to be in, right? Not necessarily one you were born into. Okay, let's shuffle. Wheel of Fortune. Let's get the message, the full details on love. Why is the Wheel of Fortune coming up for you, Gemini? Why are things turning and changing? Got the Page of Rods reverse. Current energy is Knight of Swords upright. Moving forward, there's going to be some balance. That's the Two of Pentacles. Why? Underlying energy is Ten of Wands. Burden. Burden, or all the things you carry, all the lessons, all the knowledge, all the tasks that you feel like you have to tend to. This is what's fueling this shift, okay? So this is not coming across. This is not starting a path. So something, you were not able to communicate something, either by choice or just it wasn't received. And so now that set you off on like searching true feelings, just being in a journey pretty intense of what's true to you, right? And what do you want? You want balance. This is literally balancing things, getting your coins together so that you can be ready for the future, right? So what was distracting you from that? This is definitely somebody trying to clear through mucky waters, right? Okay, let's get a little clarity because that message can go so many ways, and that was kind of general. Let's narrow it down. What's with the Page of Wands reverse? What message was that? Message of balance. That is Two of Pentacles clarifying. Okay, so what was out of balance? Oh, your intuition. Your heart was telling you. This can be mother energy. Why am I hearing ruler of the heart? Ruler of your heart. Something was out of balance with a feminine energy, right? A nurturing with the nurturing. Okay. Okay, so this is starting to look very clearly like you were in a relationship, either paying off karma, based off of karma. This means something that you're balancing out from a past life, or the person you were with was balancing something out from the past life, okay? Because there is no offer. Something about a mother type energy not nurturing and not giving you an offer, it made you out of balance in how you come across in relationships. And now you are cutting, I don't want to say cutting out, but you're not talking about it, right? You're not talking about it. You're just kind of starting to take action on what's true so that you can have balance, because balance was out of order when it came to some nurturing that was going on with you personally. This could be in the current relationship too, like if you were not feeling nurtured. Yeah, you felt totally left out, totally abandoned. Okay? So all you really want is this balance. And you're willing to fight. You're willing to go on this like now. You want this to happen now because you've been burdened by this for a long time. And it's that karmic deal is getting paid off, or you're shifting out of it, okay? You're shifting out of this phase. That could mean you're shifting out of this relationship, or it could mean that you're shifting out of this, out of working from wounds. Like your wounds are no longer leading. They're no longer going to be a burden on your relationships because, or someone in the relationships, their wound is not going to. Their wound around nurturing, feeling nurtured, feeling loved, that could be like expectations now that they put on their partner, and that's getting broken away from. Okay? No more feeling abandoned. No more. You're really going to resolve this abandonment issues. That's cool. So you can become more of just who you are, not a past, not like a product of your wounds, right? Just really true in your true spirit. Okay. Now, finance and career. Fine. Money and career, right? 4 of Wands upright. That's a really great card to have there. What about this 4 of Wands upright? What's leading to this contract? Okay. Ooh, all right. All right. This contract is coming because a different offer wasn't made, or you weren't manifesting something. Something wasn't coming to life that maybe you thought was, or maybe was your intention. I'm hearing intention. And so you're looking for stability and satisfaction, more satisfaction, right? And you are not going to miss out. You're like, I'm not missing out. I'm taking my time. I'm looking at things. I'm not going to miss out. So in the sense of career and finance, you're really keeping your eye on the opportunities that are around. Maybe a plan that you had set up. This just is like very much about home. Because this is like a marriage union card often, that would be the home they set up in, right? And you can tell it's just the ideal, beautiful home where there can be a lot of happiness and growth, fruitfulness, balance, right? So your reading is probably a lot around the house, like what you're doing with it, what makes you very satisfied, what makes you at peace. Yeah, getting all those, you're like, I'm not going to miss out. So you're just getting a nice, clean perspective on what you should do around the contracts you're involved in, around what's like, maybe there's, I don't know, like maybe if interest rates are changing, or changing investments accounts, like say you're switching companies. This could be a little bit of a switch of a company, but it's more like shifting positions, or maybe there's like a buyout, but you're secure in it. You're fine. But there's shifts going on around, and you're kind of assessing the contract. Okay. Maybe with all the changes going on, they're wanting to change your contract and maybe the benefits or something. So you're just in the observing position. You're like, are you giving me what I want? Are you not? Okay, I'm paying attention, because in the end, I'm going to be content. There you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, burden. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. That's clarifying that ace. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, which is a literal manifestation. What more on this? Four of Wands. Reverse. Okay, so yeah, like wow, all wands. What is this? 5 of Wands. And there's your Page of Wands, and you had it reversed over here. Okay, so if things are, you're fine because you're paying attention. Things are shifting around you in your contracts, in your agreements, in agreements you currently had. Okay, your main focus is to stay content. Like right with yourself, okay? Right with what the plan was and your goals were, and you're not going to be burdened by this. You're like, I have all my lessons. I have all this knowledge. You can change the contract. I'm not going to take a contract that doesn't belong to me. And you will convey that message, okay? I won't, like, don't sign any documents unless you read everything and make sure it's what you agreed to. Okay, all this guy has to do is look, right? Contemplation. He's taking his time. No one could get him to move until he's ready, right? And he's ready to come out new. That's like a birthing position. He's ready to come out with his new perspective or with what he sees. So he's taking time to see it clearly. Okay? You have the 10 of Wands, you have the 4 of Wands, you have the 5 of Wands, and then you have the Page of Wands. So this is basically like, hey, I'm not going to be interrupted by some new union, some new commitment. It's not going to get to me because I have a journey that I will go on. Like, I have a message, I have a journey. I'm going to let you know what works for me. Okay? Yeah, look out for yourself. Definitely sing your own song, right? Be what's true to you. You're not going to be interrupted, and don't be interrupted. Don't let anybody else's issues interrupt yours. Yeah. If you're working with someone, like signing new papers, like refinancing a house or something, if you don't like the person you're working with, go to a different one. Just be like, hey, this isn't working for me. That's the kind of message, right? And shift. Do you, right? Don't worry about what other people think about how you're acting. Do what's right and what feels right to keep you aligned with your goals. Your established goals, like your goals that make you feel established. Okay? So what's the blockage? Page of Cups. That's this communication, right? That's this messaging from the heart. It's in reverse. So are you not sure about speaking up? Let's see. Or have you not gotten an apology or like a clear communication, like nobody really let you know you're fired or laid off? They're just kind of like, oh, we'll talk to you in a week or so, and it's already been 10 days, something like that. Clarity, please. Okay. 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 The blockage is you don't think you can take the steps you want. You're not speaking up for yourself, and you're not speaking from the heart. You're getting tied to what someone else you feel like they should say or should do. You're not, you've kind of created that. You don't really know their scenario. So all you can do is take the actions for yourself, right? You have the 4 of Pentacles reversed with the Hermit reversed and the 8 of Swords upright. And this underlying energy is the Magician reverse. So this is a lot of jealousy. This is a lot of like just assuming like this is what it is. Definitely not doing right by yourself. This is definitely not singing your own song right here. This is kind of like, oh, I better buy in because I can't do it on my own. I can't shift it to what I want it to be. No one's going to listen. So either you're tied because nobody apologized to you or nobody came through and like told you what you needed to hear. And you're like, oh, that's just how it always is. Everyone's a liar. Like you've created this like self-imposed prison or, it's not true. You can communicate. You can choose to just let go. You can find new people. So don't let that block you. Don't let, like you feel like certain people should be very true to you. Don't assume that. You don't know what's going on with them. Okay? You can create a whole story in your mind, but you might be missing a whole thing. And the truth is that you can get where you want to go. You can create what you want. You have a lot of creation cards here. You can create what you want. So kind of just like get on that path of creating. Even knowing what you want to create. Yeah. Don't be blind. Take time to pay attention. Yeah, this is very much you don't need... Things should not be contingent on other people. and other people's behaviors. That's exactly what this is saying. You need to be contingent on yourself. 9 of Pentacles upright. That's the individual card. All right? Don't wait for that apology to get over something or make an opinion. You just decide how you feel. If they come through at any time, you can just decide how you feel again then. But don't be held up. Don't be held up because of other people's actions. That's the blockage. Okay, now let's get for May Geminis specifically. May Geminis. Geminis born in May. Signifier for Geminis born in May. Justice. Oh, I forgot your animal or I'll get those after. Gemini's born in June. Ooh, geez, all right. You guys want to talk? It's like, let's specify, please. You got the 6 of Wands reversed. Justice is pretty clear. But 6 of Wands reversed, that's victory. So this is like not getting what you wanted, not feeling victorious. But we'll dive into that because that could be a motivator, right? So animal spirit message for Geminis born in May. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Oh my gosh, with the Justice card, that's amazing. How cute is he? Cutest bat ever. Oh, I know. Number 5, right? All right. Animal spirit for Geminis born in June. Animal spirit for Geminis born in June. Okay. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. All right, that's a 7. 61 boils down to 7. So that's not getting hung up. Maybe hung up on when things don't go your way or people don't want to listen. Or hey, if you're singing your own song and someone else is singing their own song, like not taking it personal, okay? Now let's focus on Bat Spirit. This is for May Geminis. A rebirth is assured with the Justice card. So basically justice is like you make a decision, so there is a right and a wrong. Okay? It's either working for you or it's not because you have all this knowledge, right? The owl. You have that sword of truth. Oh my gosh, by judgment? Okay. Oh my gosh. 6 of Wands reverse. Ace of Wands upright, rods, whatever. King of Swords. Okay, so you had the Knight of Swords back here going on this journey, right? So this is like justice if I've ever seen it. So the Justice card is like, oh no, this is what's right and this is what's wrong to me. And kind of like, even if I'm wrong, I'm right. Where did that come from? Was this on here? Okay, well, Queen of Rods reverse with judgment. So this could be a third party female energy. This is judgment. I'm hearing back of the mind. Some kind of like vindictive, entitled female energy. You're making a judgment on it. And what happens when you make a judgment? You can become new. You can start fresh. You make a judgment call. It's literally like Spirit's pushing you to be like, hey, that's not working for me, or this is what's working for me, so that you can kind of shed an old skin, going back to the Wheel of Fortune, wherever that was, right? That's what was pushing you. Making a judgment card on this female energy, which is just very invictive, very entitled, is like, you hurt me, this is like, they just want to spread all the bad news about you kind of thing. So if you acted that way, you're like, whoa, I never want to be like that again. If this is somebody around you, you're going to have justice in it, because you're going to be like, hey, I didn't deserve that. No matter how bad I am, like, have some integrity, right? And right now you're feeling like a loss in that. But going forward, you're going to start fresh. You're going to start new. You feel like you lost to this energy. Like a judgment was made, or you made a judgment, but you're on the sour side of it. And King of Swords, he's the judge, right? He doesn't deal from emotions. If he does, they're quiet and they're inside. He doesn't function from them. He thinks them, and he's fair. So you were like, hey, this isn't fair. And either you or somebody else made a judgment call based on this like very ugly, jealous, vindictive type of energy. And hey, now that cookie's crumbling because maybe you lost out in it. But the good thing is, one, you made the call, right? Like you were like, hey, this needs to balance out. And that was done. But you get to start fresh. You have all these Page of Wands, the ones that are in reverse. Well, you had it upright and reverse. And that's the wand they're carrying. And this is the spark. This is inspiration. From that, you're inspired to either change, start something new, but bottom line, you have justice. You get justice because a call was made. That's really cool. Yeah, you're almost free for this new beginning. New beginning in what? It's almost like a new way of being. With that rebirth, the judgment, it's a rods. Okay. Yeah, transformation. You got the death card. Ooh. Transformation into finding, like, into feeling validated in what you're okay with. Like these 8 of Cups, you're missing 2 cups. So you either walk away from it or you're just evaluating these. You're like, hey, I achieved all this. My heart is this full. I still want a little bit more, but you're being rebirthed. You're probably getting rebirthed so that you can go and get your 2 of Cups. That would be really cool. Your 2 of Cups are the 2 cups that are missing, and that's your heart with another heart if cups are hearts, right? Contemplation. Yep. You're deciding, and that's great. You always want to think a lot. Not so long you miss an opportunity, but think a lot about what would be your other cup. What you want, the one that's matching you. You have all these, you've achieved all these satisfactions, but you're missing the one that matches yours, but possibly because you don't know what that is, right? And this speaks a lot to this energy back here of that lack of nurturing. And now you're making a judgment on it, on that person, and be like, hey, they were just not quite right in the mind. And, you know, I never should have expected them to do better in their nurturing. But now you can grow and you can transform. You got judgment on top of justice with the death card. That's like transformation, rebirth, and justification. That's amazing. I love it. There's Libra energy in there. There's Scorpio energy in there. If that has anything to do with it, either times of the month, like when it happens, or could be signs of people. Okay, now we're gonna get into June Geminis with Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. So don't give because you feel like you have to do it because you feel like it's the right thing. So what is the 6 of Wands reverse for? Why do you have 6 of Wands reverse? Oh, okay. Knight of Cups, going on that journey of love towards this Empress, towards this nurturing mother, right? Mother type energy, or someone that makes you feel loved, right? This is also the growth. Okay. Growth. What about present? Okay. Where's it going? Okay. Ooh, there's a talkie cards right now. It's functioning. Ooh, okay, 9 of Swords. That makes a lot of sense. This is literally sleepless nights, deep old wounds, keeping you up. This is distress, right? That was what was working in the background. Your distress, just, okay, you had a lot of pain around something. And right now you're feeling like at a loss. But So what was happening? You're on the journey of the heart, and you're on the journey of the heart around this nurturing, loving kind of energy, right? Let's see what this and you found some victory in it. You finally found some happiness. And then justice comes in and pettiness. So it's kind of like you figured out, or you found the person that makes you happy, and now there's conflict around it. And because you made a choice, this justice card, because you made a choice, or you did what was justice to you, like balancing the scales, like say you always gave and gave and gave, and now you're dealing with them like, hey, I'm not going to give to anyone who doesn't give back the same amount. Now you're getting like some backlash, or it's quieted down. It's quieted down the backlash. So you had some sleepless nights, but you made some decisions, and you decided to pursue your heart towards someone that really nurtures you, or towards being this energy of just maybe being the love you never got. Being that. And the sun shined on you. You had happiness and justice. I love that for you. And all this chaos, all this pettiness fading away. And all that stress you had is what was fueling this. This stress forced you to be like, no, I'm going to be true to my heart and my heart only. That's very clear. We don't need to pull extra cards. That's awesome, June Geminis. Oh my gosh, sing your own song. That's like you started singing your own song. Probably upset some people, but it attracted the right type of energy for you to feel loved, to feel nurtured, to be able to grow. Because you were aiming from your own heart, you were able to grow, and now you have some happiness. Why do you feel like you're losing though? I think it's this upsetting. Maybe it upset people that you found some happiness, right? You're a little stressed about that. But bottom line, okay, fine. Let's clarify just a little. This could go, I know this is a general reading, but I always want to get specific. Yeah, letting go. Of what? Of being a charmer. Of being what, it's kind of like being a, what do you say? Something that appeals to people, like kind of manipulative. You're letting go of this manipulative energy. Yeah, it wasn't happy. Five of Wands, Sun reverse, Sun. Like, if you're constantly tweaking yourself or a scenario to keep other people happy or keep up their expectation, oh my gosh, Empress. Yeah, then you're dropping that, and you're kind of stressed about dropping it. Maybe you're a little scared around it, or just like, oh my God, is this cookie going to crumble? Yeah, it was that third party female energy. Okay, it's just repeating the story. So, yeah, you need to be about yourself. Bottom line, you need to be about yourself. If you want to grow anything new and fresh and true and like in the sun, you need to cut stuff away. And it's not a loss. It's not a loss to leave these 8 cups of achievement, right? It's not a loss. It's not a... If people fall away, if situations fall away, they ran their course. It's not like a loss in victory, okay? You might be feeling that right now, but in the long term, it's for the better. That's what this story is kind of like, it all happens for a reason kind of story going on here. Okay, masculine energy, Gemini, masculine energies, whether this is the masculine side of yourself or this is separate entities. Queen of Swords upright. All right, cutting out that bullshit. Feminine energy. Five of Wands reversed. That's right. Not letting the pettiness bother you. I'm going to leave that there. Queen of Wands. Okay, clarify. Okay. Masculine energy. Queen of Swords. You're not putting up with nothing. You're like, hey, is this what I grew? Let me reflect. Is this what I was trying to grow? Is this what I was wanting? Did I get the value out of what I put in? And this is commitment. And this is making an offer. Okay? But this is not moving forward. So you're thinking about it because you're still cutting away what doesn't serve. You're kind of still judging it. Is it like really what I believe? Is it really what I think? That's the Queen of Swords. She hears you out. But if you're trying to blow smoke up her ass, she's like, and you're done. You're out. Step away before I cut your neck. Yeah, but this is also reflective on the commitments, on the contracts, and you're ready to make an offer, but not quite move forward yet. Or you weren't moving forward, but now you're getting ready to make an offer because you've seen what grew. You've seen how this contract came through on its word. That's good. I love all the assessment. Okay, Five of Wands. This fell out right here. So that's seeing the light. That's being decisive. Okay, the Fool, starting fresh. With a plan. Okay. So this is seeing through the pettiness on the feminine side. Not dealing with the pettiness, not dealing with other people's opinions. Seeing the truth. Not like coming out of denial or just like trusting your intuition. Making a plan. Starting fresh. And leading from your heart. Being nurturing. The Queen of Cups, she has a big heart. She has a big sweet heart. So but mostly it's trusting your intuition. You have two intuition cards here. So trusting your intuition and becoming what your intuition guided you to. Having faith, really having faith, but it's not such a leap of faith because you know the truth. You're connected to your heart. That's beautiful. Okay. So, Gemini. Closing words from Spirit, universe, or higher energy, however you connect. This is the closing statement. Okay. Wow. Okay, Eight of Swords, clarified by Two of Swords. Eight of Swords clarified by Two of Swords with the Hermit and Temperance and Truth. Okay. Get out of your head. Stop being in denial. Find what's true to you. You're kind of being left on your own a little bit to balance things out. I mean, as far as Spirit goes, it's like, hey, you need to go on this journey. When you go on this journey, we'll meet you there, but we're not coming down. If you don't go on this journey, we might drop the tower on you. But unless you're going to put this effort and come out of the self-imposed prison, like this frame of mind or just set of beliefs, like everybody's a liar or something like that. I must protect myself. I'm just too scared to look at it. Instead of being like, hey, let me take some time alone. Let me figure out what's right for me. If everyone's a liar, then why are you dealing with people, right? It's not true. There's some good people out there. You just got to surround yourself with them. And part of that is getting rid of the people taking those spots that the honest ones could. And this is honesty, truth, finding your direction. So once you go on this journey, they will meet you at the top of that mountain. At the end of your journey, you just need to start taking the steps to figure out what's right for you, what's true to you, okay? And that guidance is going to come. Good luck, Gemini. Sounds like you have like some hurdles and you just need a lot of awareness, but it's all going to pan out for you. If you start taking these steps, like come out of any fear, really work on that blockage, okay? Oh, and Gemini, don't forget, a rebirth is assured. Sing your own song. Give with gratitude and grace, okay? Really just step into your own and everything will pan out. Love you guys. Take care.